Hello, friends. Today it is week 8, day 3. Solve word problems using length. So, realistically speaking, we're just doing some addition and subtraction with our measurements. Now, this video should be just quick review for you. So, jump on in with me. We're going to review quickly our 3 units from this week. You'll remember the U.S. customary system uses the inch, our smallest unit, the foot, which is 12 inches long, and the yard, which is 36 inches long or 3 feet long. It's important that you know each of these because some of the problems will involve the language, right, of yard or foot. So you need to know foot, not the foot at the bottom of my leg attached to my ankle, but 12 inches of foot. All right, and yard, not my backyard play space, but 3 feet or 36 inches, the measurement unit, 1 yard. So let's keep that in mind as we keep going. Second reminder is for tape diagrams. We've been reviewing these over and over. We're going to be experts by the time this whole thing is over, right? You're going to go into 3rd grade and your math teacher is going to say, tell me about tape diagrams, and you guys are going to be able to tell her all that you know. So remember, part, whole is the theme here. You'll see that it relates to number bonds and addition and subtraction equations. So we've been using the example of 2 and 8 as our parts, gives us 10 as our whole. We can add our 2 parts together at the bottom to get our whole. Or it works as a subtraction sentence. The whole minus a part equals the other one. For example, 10 minus 2 equals 8. You'll see it in the tape diagram that looks like this. Whole part and part. 10 minus 8 equals 2, or 2 plus 8 equals 10. With that said, let's keep going. We're going to dive into the let's try section of your packet. So if you want to do it along with me, make sure you have your DCPS packet, pause my video, go get it, get a pencil, and let's rock. All right, question number 1. Mr. Ramos has knitted 19 inches of a scarf. He wants to be 1 yard long. How many more inches of scarf does he need to knit? Well, there's that word, yard. Shout out at home, how many inches are in a yard? I hope you're screaming, 36, Miss Allie. If you did say 36, that is correct. So we know that Mr. Ramos has 19 inches done. That's the part we know. And his whole is 1 yard or 36 inches. So when thinking about that number bond, right, our tape diagram over here looks like 1. We have our whole, 36, and the part, 19. We can do 19 plus something gives us 36, or 36 minus 19 equals something. I'm going to go for the subtraction sentence, 36 minus 19. You can join me, or you can make yours 19 plus question mark equals 36. That is your choice. I'm going to set this up in vertical form in my workspace. Join me. Here we go. We need to figure out our missing part, 36 minus 19. Starting in the ones place always, I see 6 minus 9. If you're in my class, you know the rhyme. More on the floor, go next door. We cannot do 6 minus 9, so we need to borrow from our tens place. Cross out the 3. It becomes a 2. 3 tens goes to 2 tens. Now, if we make this 2 tens, we need to give 10 ones to our ones place. It becomes 16. 2 tens and 16 ones is the same as 36. 16 minus 9, snap fact, fast fact, here we go. When you see 9, think 10. 16 minus 9 is 7, right? We were thinking 16 minus 10 is 6, add 1 back. And then Hopefully, this feels like a piece of cake. There's that idiom language. Easy peasy. 2 minus 1 is 1. Therefore, Mr. Ramos needs to knit 17 more inches to finish his scarf. Take a look at that, walk back through. Hopefully you got the same answer as I did. All right, zipping right along. Question number 2. The length of one side of the square is 4 yards. What is the combined length of all sides of the square? All right, let's look at what we know. We know one part. One part is 4 yards. So let's place that part in our tape diagram. We know 4 yards. We know one part. But there's a hint here. What else do we know to be true about squares? If you know the length of one side, then you know the length of all sides. Think back to when I was measuring that Post-it on Monday. All sides were the same. So if we know that one side of the square is 4 yards, we know all of our sides or all of our parts are also 4 yards. So we'll know that we can complete our tape diagram. 4, 4, 4, and 4. 4, 4, 4, 4. So now that we know all of our sides, it's asking us for the combined length. Combined meaning total, all together. So repeated addition, we're now experts at. 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. So in the workspace that they have for you, we're going to add up our sides. 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. 4 fours is the same as adding 4 plus 4 is 8. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 8 is, if you said it, 16. You are correct. The answer here is 16 yards. I challenge you to take this to the next level and to tell me how many inches are in 16 yards. Holy moly, that's a lot. I wonder if you could figure it out. If you can, write on the Padlet or email me or email your teacher. I'd love to know if you can find out the challenge here. How many inches are in 16 yards? All right, go on, be great, do your problem set, and I'll see you back here tomorrow to keep it going.